I always find it difficult to try Chinese food.
Them is hard to find Chinese can speak English. So we have that big gap between them and us. Even we want to explain for them something, they cannot understand it.
Yeah, everything is fine. Like I'm not facing that any racial discrimination. But yeah, sometimes there is, but like overall it's not bad. I would say so.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to
Hello.
meet you.
Which country are you from?
I'm from Yemen.
I'm from Somalia.
How long have you lived in China?
For me, it's 1 year and a half.
Oh,
For me, 7 years.
7 years?
Yeah, I'm
Wow.
Asian.
How is living in China like as a Somalian?
As a Somalian, so basically, most of the time when I encounter with Chinese people, they always ask, when they probably ask me where am I from, and I say Somalia. The first thing that will come to their mind is, Haida, which means pirates, because Somalia is famous for pirates, so they will always be mentioning that part.
Oh.
But other than that, everything is fine. Like I'm not facing that any racial discrimination. But yeah, sometimes there is, but like overall it's not bad. I would say so.
How about you, Yemen?
Yeah.
How is like living in China? How is living in China like as a Yemen?
Actually, we have that big welcoming from Chinese, you know, and somehow they support us in our, as you know, Yemen and China for a long time. We have that kind of collaboration.
Yeah.
So, and to be honest, yeah, it was one of my biggest changes in my life to move from Yemen to China and see big technology they made.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really nice. And also, I would like to mention the part of the food, which I think everyone faces. Like, there is a huge difference between the Chinese culture and any countries, especially for me. And I always find it difficult to try Chinese food. Although Chinese people are trying to force me to try their food, but sometimes I tend to not try it because it's really difficult. And we have to cook and so on. So that part was really hard, but I had to learn how to cook.
Yeah.
Oh, so you can cook now. How about you, Yemen? Wow, how's like eating Chinese food in?
I struggle a lot. Believe me. For me, I was used to a kind of person like who stay with the family, so I don't know how to cook. When I
Oh,
come to
yeah.
China, we have big problem for us. So I had to learn how to make like food.
Oh, wow. Oh, interesting. So, is China really safe for foreigners?
Yes.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
100%. It's very safe. It's very safe, very convenient. Like you're just in your house, just be ordering food,
yeah.
buying
Life is
clothes.
easier.
Like life is way easier here. And now, like the way life is easier here in China, I'm scared that when I go to any other country, I will have a problem because
imagine.
the way that China,
Imagine if you want to order some food.
yeah,
Oh.
like China, China's life is so convenient. Transportation,
Yeah, transportation is
transportation is so
very
convenient, and it's cheap, affordable. Yeah.
easy to use. You can use bike, bus, train, metro,
Train.
a lot of
You can
options.
scan
Share
bike.
car, share car now.
Yeah. China is very convenient, I swear.
Wow, interesting. You have mentioned so many things. Yeah. How is living in China without being able to speak Chinese language?
To be honest, it's hard because for us, for me, like I'm Arabic native, but I speak English. But for them, it's hard to find Chinese can speak English. So we have that big gap between them and us. Even we want to explain for them something, they cannot understand it.
Yeah, as for me, like as I said, I'm 7 years here in China, so now my Chinese is like quite fluent. But at the first years, I was struggling, but at the same time, I didn't want to learn Chinese. So I was like, no, I don't want to learn Chinese. My major is in English, so I'm just gonna do everything in English. But later on, I started learning the language, started speaking the language, and I realized that after I start speaking Chinese, I had way more opportunities that I didn't know that I have just because of the Chinese language. Like way more opportunities,
that's true.
chances, friends, like so many things. Even with
Connections.
connection. So I would advise you. My advice to everyone who is in China:
Learn
you should
Chinese.
Learn Chinese. Like
Don't be like us.
even if it's not required from your school or anything, just learn it for the sake of.
Yeah, from the first year.
Yeah,
Don't
like
wait.
just try. Don't waste time. Just learn the
Yeah.
language. Opportunities will come straight to you.
Well, you said at the beginning you didn't like Chinese. What made you start?
So I didn't. It's not like I didn't like it. It was quite hard. So I was like, no, and it wasn't a requirement for me to learn it, so I didn't want to learn it. But later on, it was during COVID, and like everyone left. So I was like, okay, let me just spend 1 hour a day learning the language, and then after I started speaking a little of Chinese, I was like, wow, it's good now. People are speaking with me. I'm taking. And Chinese. There's one thing about Chinese people. The moment you say ni hao, they'll be like, 你的中文非常好 like they will start complimenting you, saying nice. And you know, I love compliment. So I was like, okay, let me perfect my Chinese. So yeah, that's why.
Wow, interesting. Before we end this interview, what are your words to people who want to come to China from Yemen?
Me, I recommend everyone to see all the world, not only China. You know, you will have place to see other people, other cultures. You have to meet more people and see the world.
Wow.
As for me, what I would say to people who are all around the world who are coming to China, come see China for yourself. Don't how to say, don't see China from like the eyes of the social media. Come by yourself and see it. Learn the language. Chinese are basically taking over the world now, so it's a good opportunity.
Yeah.
And come here.
Wow. And I want you to mention your university name in case which university you are in.
I'm currently in Huayin Gongxueyuan. It's a very small university in a small city in Huayan.
Or can you speak it in English?
Huayin Institute of Technology.
Same, yeah,
We are
same.
in the same
But
university.
different majors.
Okay, interesting. Thank you very much for being on our channel and thank you for
You're welcome.
sharing your experience.
Thank you for having
you.
us. Thank you for having us.
All right, bye bye.
Bye-bye.